All right, I got an email from Randy, and he asked a bunch of good questions. I thought, you know what? I'll make a tutorial answering all his questions. Let's do it. He said, hey brother, Randy here. After seeing your video about your new HELIX LT, there it is, brand new, I went through and sold a bunch of stuff to Guitar Center and bought one from them. Smiley face, wink. I'm primarily a bass player at church, and I use Chart Builder app, bing, 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 to practice for my preparation. I have not used the HELIX at church yet. I was hoping when you get time, if you could point me to the steps that would help me figure out global settings in order to plug my iPad into my HELIX and be able to practice in silence with headphones. As a HELIX rookie, my next step is to download the Sunday Ready Pack. Wink, wink, plug, plug. Since I have not performed that task before, it remains a mystery for me. Okay, let's do it. Let's walk through. Is it even possible to plug in your iPad to your HELIX and practice in silence? Yes, it is. First step, you're going to need this cable, and I will link it down below. You can get it on Amazon. I've had this one for years. On one end, it's going to be the printer USB cable. Let me focus in right here. There, that kind, you know. The big fat one. And on the other end, you need whatever goes into your iPad. So in my case, I have the USB-C iPad. You will need this cable, and all you gotta do is plug it up, and I will go through the settings like you asked. So boom, into the iPad, into the USB in the back. Just like that. And then from there, let's check some global settings. So we'll hit the hamburger menu, global settings, ins and out. I have my guitar pad in because I'm going to be playing through my Revolta instrument on the 1/4 inch outs. And I have mic on my XLR outs because I was getting, it was clipping my interface. And so I just went mic, which is a lot less. And if that's what you need to do, it's what you need to do. Instrument send and return, we're not using any of that. USB 1 and 2 destination. Boom, you can send it out the 1/4 inch, multi, so it goes out all of it. I just have it on multi, but you can choose where to send it out if you want, either 1/4 inch or XLR. Go over USB trim. This is where you adjust the volume, either that or on your device. And we don't really need to know anything else. I tend to set my volume control knob here on digital because that's not going to affect my outs of my HELIX. So I like it. Boom, that's it. That's all you need. Now, let's see if it actually works. Okay, one of the cool things I like about the program he's using, Playback and Rehearsal Mix, is that you can select whatever you want to play. So let's just go original song and hope I don't get copyrighted. Here we go. So that's coming through, and then you can choose which instrument. So there you would just pick guitar. We can hear some of the guitar parts. Let's go over here, EG1. EG2. And so you can choose whatever you want to listen to. When you hit original song, it doesn't give you like the click and the cues, and that's one thing I wish they would do. So what I'm going to do just for this is I'm actually just going to pull a playback.
1, 2, intro, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Intro. Verse 1. Chorus 1. Chorus 2.
All right, I hope that was helpful. His last question was getting his hands on the Sunday Ready pack. I just played a preset from the Expanse pack, and I also have a Sunday Ready pack. People always ask me, hey, what is the difference? Let's go to heyworshipleader.com. It takes you to this page. You can get a bunch of free stuff. Just go get it all, you know, bunch of free stuff on here. But if we go to store and we go to line 6 stuff, you got courses, planners, worship pads. Let's go to line 6 stuff. I have a video explaining what's on the page. I also have a PodGo for worship course if you're into the PodGo. The Expanse pack is what you just heard. There was the latest preset from the Expanse pack. You just choose your device, and there's only 5 Expanse packs because that's all I have. But the Sunday Ready pack, there's a bunch of different stuff in there. So I just want to show you because I also just recently updated. So the Sunday Ready preset pack is different from the Expanse pack. The Expanse pack is ever growing. Every time I do a video or something, I throw a preset in there. That's great. Sunday Ready is, hey, I don't want a ton of presets. I just want like 10 really good different amps dialed in so I can pair which amp I want with the guitar I'm playing that specific week to get the sound I want. All the presets are pretty similar. You can choose what device you want. And I have it for electric, bass, a new electric like ambient pack, and for acoustic guitar. So kind of color coordinated it here. Electric is this color, bass is this color, acoustic is pink, and that new ambient pack for electric guitar is down here. So I also have some for the Pod Express here, which is kind of cool. Anyways, that's how you do it. So let's just say you pick Helix, boom. You could put in a code if you have one. Welcome 15 usually works. So hint, hint. Usually works. I think it's on everything. Welcome 15 to get 15% off. You can add the Expanse pack if you want for your device. You download it, and once you download, you will log in. I'm just gonna show you my login. So you log in, and then you can see all your products. So, you know, I have the Worship Ministry Blueprint, which is my internship. There's the Expanse pack. Nope, that's the community. You also get a community with the Expanse pack. Right here's the Expanse pack for the HELIX Stomp, the HELIX Stomp XL. Let's just click on that so I can show you what that looks like. I dropped the preset here. So I used to do it a different way where I had a huge folder, and now I've just been adding single presets so they're easy to find. So the one I was just playing through is this Sonic preset right here. The Sunday Ready pack for, let's just say the HELIX Stomp XL, is just one pack, and then you download it. It'll be there. You download it. Let's just download it. Boom. That's what it looks like. You open it up. It's got instructions, has the IRs that you can use, and it has all of the presets. Some dialed in for humbucker, some dialed in for single coil. You would just open this up. Let me turn on my HELIX Stomp XL. Always put the IRs in first. It says this in the instructions. You would just drag and drop these in here. Bloop, just like that. And then the presets, you would just drag and drop into the presets folder. So let's just say humbuckers. Boom, and you drag them in like that, and then you are ready to play. And that's that. And the heart behind all of my products here at Hey Worship Leader is that it would save you time and you could get to playing or leading worship. So check those out. Check out anything that would be helpful. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you. What was your name? Rob? Greg? What was it? Randy. Thank you for sending your email. Hopefully this video was helpful. So appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.